From across Maryland, Virginia, and the District, this is Washington's 24-hour local news leader. News Channel 8's Live Tonight starts right now.
For one D.C. military family, September 11th is a day of remembrance, but also a day of joy. As part of today's National Day of Service and Remembrance, more than 75 volunteers showed up at the home of a 73-year-old widow to give her home a much-needed renovation. Leon Harris has her story.
Isabella Brashears is the constant mother.
All my children, all my grandkids, all of them comes to my house.
In her home of 50 years, she's raised her 7 children and 3 more generations of grandchildren.
I take my grandkids and my great-grandkids to school every day. I pick them up. I watch them when they come home.
Brashears' family pride hangs on her walls in military portraits of her granddaughter, 4 sons, and late husband who encouraged military service.
Go there, get an education, you get a trade, you learn some new stuff, see the world, come back, start a family.
The oldest and youngest of her sons both died in combat. Through it all, the condition of the Brashears family home has been showing some wear.
We all just wished upon a star that one day we would be in a position to just overhaul the whole house, because a lot of us grew up in this house.
Today, the nonprofit Rebuilding Together has enlisted its partners to give this 100-year-old home a much-needed makeover.
A brand new bathroom.
From fresh paint and new carpets to floors and appliances.
Cool. Whoa! Look at that!
Volunteers have been working to upgrade the Brashears home to make it safer. Mom's favorite new feature?
Oh, the best thing I like about the sink is
her children call it a blessing.
The participation overwhelms me. The good gesture overwhelms me.
Whether or not they live here, the Brashears children still call it home. Today, it's an even better home for a woman with a big heart.
That was Leon Harris reporting. Volunteers also came from the D.C. National Guard, the American Legion, Sears, and the AARP. It's estimated the total donation from materials to volunteer labor to appliances equaled about $100,000 to make home life that much better for this special family that's given so much. The president's national call of service generated some local responses today. More than 100 volunteers braved the rainy weather and got to work on rebuilding the Stepping Stone shelter in Rockville. The first ever partnership between the nonprofit Rebuilding Together and Choice Hotels brought friends and complete strangers together in memory of 9/11.
The best way we can remember that day is to be out here and help others at Stepping Stone put their lives together. You got people volunteering all across the state. But this is a special partnership.
The shelter provides housing to families in transition and in need of permanent housing, and today it got some much needed repairs.